course, this afternoon, a large section of traders are increasing their goods by 80% in response to the reduction in benchmark values from 50 to 30%. The General Secretary of the Traders Advocacy Group Ghana will join us shortly, but first, listen to one address to the media over the issue. Let's get in touch rather with Nana Opoku, the General Secretary of Traders Advocacy Group, to help us appreciate the motive behind their move. We're grateful that you could join us. What is informing this decision, especially when we've had the Ghana Union of Traders Association, GUTA, praise government for what it calls a win-win situation?
Thank you, Charles, for having me this afternoon. And I extend warm greetings to every trader out there. Sometimes you journalists, you try to put our heads together. We have Traders Advocacy Group Ghana, we have GUTA. These are all trade organizations. It is like NAGRAD, these, that. GUTA doesn't pretend on all traders. Let me emphasize this. Sometimes you try to, mix the whole reaction.
No, I beg your pardon. We're not mixing it. Of course, we'd have to add some background to whichever statement that we make. And my background to the question to you is the fact that GUTA as a trading community, highly recognized. We've had GUTA sit on various boards, government interventions and not. State the fact that it's a win-win situation. Now, your advocacy group says that, of course, you're going to be increasing it by 80%. And we want to appreciate what is informing this move.
Out there is supposed to capture what we are about to discuss.
All right, so help us appreciate, sir, what exactly is informing your move to increase prices by 80%?
Thank you very much. Definitely, the global trends are not all that good for every trader in Ghana. Currently, traders are suffering. We do appreciate the fact that we are not in good times, but we also cannot look unconcerned for our capitals to just get lost anyhow. As the government steps forward to make more money out of traders, traders must also have to work out the computations and then get the actuals on what we invest, because we cannot import things into the country and at the end of the day be on the losing side. We are not ready to get to that level, because currently the support systems that should put traders on high alert for us to be more domestic bound to sell the things that we produce is not there. So no matter what, we have to import into the country and then make sure that we can make something out of it. And currently, as you attest to it, dollar is now moving to 7 point something right now. Everything is on the ascendancy. So traders cannot sit back and say, oh, we are going to be charitable like we've been doing all these years and then just get our capitals lost. No.
When will the increase take effect?
It has already been effected since 1st March 2022.
I want to find out from you, was your advocacy group part of the engagement between the Finance Ministry and other stakeholders regarding the benchmark values?
Indeed, yes. We were at Alisa Hotel. We actually contributed to the discourse and what we expect them to do. We were actually looking for systematic increment, not to that move. And even, sorry, the way they came out with such a percentage wasn't all that good to us. Because whilst the commissioner was still engaging people in Kumasi, I mean traders, various trade organizations in Kumasi, the minister sought to come out with a percentage which they want to take, which in a way you could see that government machinery is not talking to each other. The commissioner was trying to establish one thing or the other to make sure that this is the way we are going. It's as if you've already put together the percentage you are going to take. Then why then do you have to spend taxpayers' money engaging traders? This is where it doesn't go well with us. Fine, it is their decision. So that we've also come out with with the things that will benefit us.
But I'm just kind of trying to find a level ground here, because we have also spoken with the Importers Association, and they're very much positive about this particular move by governments to reduce it by 30%. Once again, they're describing this as a win-win situation. Where do you come in, especially when you are so much against the reduction in the benchmark values, even though you have some of your members, some traders actually tell us live on television that it is a positive move that government has taken?
Thank you, Charles. The Traders Advocacy Group is made up of importers, exporters, wholesalers, retailers, the tabletop vendors, and then the street vendors. We are the only association in Ghana that have been successful putting all traders on a database. So I am speaking to over 10,000 traders whom we sought their views and then come out and speak. We don't just come out and say what we say. There are so many trade organizations who are not well organized, and at the end of the day, they come out and put statements out there. We are not doing that. We are leading multitudes of traders, and what they feel, that comes to the head office of Traders Advocacy Group of Ghana, and then we put it out there. So it is not just we are making it up. It has taken effect.
All right.
Any member of TAGG and any trader who thinks that the 70% benchmark value is affecting him or her is also putting on to make sure that they stay in business. So we are not just talking in vain or just putting statements out there in vain. We know what we are talking about. And we are on the grounds. I myself am a trader. Despite being the general secretary of the group, I myself am a trader. And being a trader, I know how it feels. Currently, look at the dollar situation. Look at how things are changing, in the realm of commerce. We cannot sit back. We need to get our people so comfortable of doing business in the country.
Nana Opoku, we're grateful that you could join us, and of course we shall follow up on your concerns. Here's with the Traders Advocacy Group, and of course helping us appreciate the fact that they have increased their prices by 80% in response to the reduction in benchmark values from 50 to 30%.